tooth. You lost 2 teeth? Wait, did you get taller? You're like a foot taller. Oh my, wow, it's been so long, but it's so good to see y'all. Oh, I'm so glad we can be back together in the clubhouse. It's been so long. Oh, it's good to see your faces. Can I tell you something? I'm so glad you're here today because this is like my favorite time of the year. My absolute favorite. Do you want to know why? Are you ready? It's because 1, hot chocolate, like every night. 2, yummy cookies. I love cookies. Do you have a favorite Christmas treat? Oh, that sounds good. Do you love gingerbread houses? Those are fun. You know what else? This week, I got to wear my pajamas to school. I wore pajamas to school. It was so fun. And you know my very favorite part of Christmas time? It is presents. I just love presents.
Did I hear someone say presents?
Did y'all hear that? Callie, is that you?
Hey sis, can I come up? I have a surprise!
Oh, a surprise! Yes, come on in.
Oh my goodness!
Hey, Callie.
Hello!
What do you have?
I have these presents that my parents gave me to celebrate Christmas!
That's so nice of them. What did you get?
Well, they gave me the world's biggest fidget spinner, and then also a big, gigantic teddy bear. I basically got the greatest gifts ever.
Those sound like pretty awesome gifts, Callie. Wow. Wait. You said greatest gift ever?
Is that idea?
That reminds me of something that I was reading when y'all came in. Let me look for a second. Yes!
Oh, yes.
God's great gift.
Yeah.
Do you know what God's great gift is?
No.
Do you think we should read and explore to figure out what God's great gift is?
I would love to, but first, we have to take the Explorers Club call.
Oh, the club call, not the club call. The club call. Oh, I still can't say it. It's been too long. Okay, here we go. Okay, now we gotta loosen up because your arms might have gotten a little dusty because we haven't done this in a while. Okay, lower your voices. La, 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 la. Here we go. Raise your right hand. Your other right. And repeat after me. I do hereby accept
I do hereby accept
the Explorers Club call
the Explorers Club call
to love God with all I've got,
to love God with all I've got,
to love my neighbor as myself,
to love my neighbor as myself,
to explore God's word and world,
to explore God's word and world,
deep and wide, and to become more like King Jesus.
and to be more like King Jesus.
Yes! Nicely done. I knew you would remember. Hey, Callie, you did pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. Okay, let's explore.
Okay, yes, okay. Ready?
Okay, these beanbags are shorter than the last time we sat in them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pick it up.
okay. The book I was reading earlier is called Jesus Storybook Bible.
Okay.
Have you ever read this?
No.
Oh,
I know.
Callie, this is one of my favorite books.
Okay.
Have y'all ever read Jesus Storybook Bible? You have? You have a copy?
Yes.
Go get it.
Yes.
Okay, run and get it. Ours is like kind of big and yellow and a little red, but yours might be kind of small. That's okay. It's still the Jesus Storybook Bible.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to be in a story called He's Here. I wonder who he is.
Who is this he?
Where is he? Who's here? What is he? So many questions. We're reading He's Here on page 176. And you should totally get the book and read with us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It says that this book came from Luke 1 and 2. So in the big Bible with all the different books, I think this is the book that's called Luke. Yeah.
Okay.
And Callie, can you help me lift this? It's really big and heavy.
I can.
Okay. It says Everything was ready. The moment God had been waiting for was here at last. God was coming to help his people, just as he promised in the very beginning. But how would he come? What would he be like? What would he do? They have a lot of questions like we do.
I know. This makes me feel better.
Yeah. Okay. Mountains would have bowed down. Seas would have roared. Trees would have clapped their hands, but the earth held its breath. As silent as snow falling, he came in. And when no one was looking, in the darkness he came. Who is he? Let's see. There was a young girl who was engaged to a man named Joseph. Callie, what does it mean to be engaged?
It means that you're going to marry somebody.
So she was going to marry Joseph?
She was going to marry Joseph.
But were they married yet?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
No,
But they were like a promise.
Yeah, they were promised to be married.
Okay. Joseph was the great grandson of King David. One morning, this girl was minding her own business when suddenly a great warrior of light appeared right there in her bedroom. Oh, wow. He was Gabriel, and he was an angel, a special messenger from heaven. And when she saw the tall, shining man standing there, Mary was frightened. I'd be scared too, shiny man. Wow. You don't need to be scared, Gabriel said. God is very happy with you. Mary looked around to see if perhaps he was talking to someone else. Mary, Gabriel said, and he laughed with such gladness that Mary's eyes filled with sudden tears. Wait, Callie, do you want to read that page?
I can, yes. So, Mary, you're going to have a baby, a little boy. You will call him Jesus. He is God's own son. He's the one. He's the rescuer.
The he.
The he.
Who is the he?
It's Jesus.
Jesus is the he. The he from he's here.
It's Jesus is here.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
The God who flung planets into space and kept them whirling around and around. The God who made the universe with just one word. The one who could do anything at all was making himself small and coming down as a baby. Wait, God was sending a baby to rescue the world? A baby?
What? A little
A baby?
How is a baby going to save someone?
Hey,
What does it say?
But it's too wonderful, Mary said and felt her heart beating hard. How can it be true? Is anything too wonderful for God? Gabriel asked. So Mary trusted God more than what her eyes could see. And she believed, I am God's servant, she said. Whatever God says, I will do.
Oh, she had a lot of faith and trust.
I know.
Okay. Sure enough, it was just as the angel had said. 9 months later, Mary was almost ready to have her baby. Now Mary and Joseph had to take a trip to Bethlehem, the town King David was from. But when they reached the little town, they found every single room was full. Every bed was taken.
Where are they going to go?
I don't know, Kelly, tell us.
Go away, the innkeepers told them. There isn't any place for you. Where would they stay? Soon Mary's baby would come. They couldn't find anywhere except an old, tumble-down stable. So they stayed where the cows and the donkeys and the horses stayed.
The cows and the donkeys and the horses? And there in the stable, amongst the chickens and the donkeys and the cows, in the quiet of the night, God gave the world his wonderful gift. The baby that would change the world was born, his baby son. Mary and Joseph wrapped him up to keep him warm. They made a soft bed of straw and used the animal's feeding trough as his cradle, as his little bed. And they gazed in wonder at God's great gift. The great gift. which means Emmanuel. God has come to live with us. Because, of course, he had. Wow, Kelly. So this is God's great gift that you reminded me of.
Yes. I remembered that. Wow. Yeah. So God's greatest gift was Jesus.
Wow.
He was surely such an important gift.
Like, probably the most important gift ever. Because it says, like, he was with God and he was God, and then he gave himself, he left all of that and came as a little baby.
Wow. I remember that Jesus said in Acts 20:35 that it's better to give a gift than to get a gift.
Wow. And then that's exactly what he did, right?
Yeah.
Like, he gave the best gift. He gave himself. He came down and was with us as a human as the greatest gift ever.
If he can give his whole life as a gift, then I can share my gifts. I am so thankful for these gifts my parents gave me. Yeah. And I want to go share the best gift.
The best
ever. Jesus. With my family too. Then I can share my new gifts with my neighbors, just like he shared his gift with us.
That's a really good idea. Yeah. Hey, do you think y'all can share the gift too? The gift that God gave us, the greatest gift that Jesus, he didn't just stay in heaven, he came down and became a baby, and he was with us as a human. That's a really important thing to share. And I think that's a really good idea, Kelly. I think I'm going to go share with my neighbors too.
Yeah.
And then we can share my other presents too, just like you're going to share yours.
Yes.
Oh, because Jesus reminds us that we need to share about him and we need to share what we have instead of just keeping it.
Yep.
Oh, that's a great idea. Let's go. Oh, wait, I'm going to take the story with me.
Okay, let me get the gifts so we can
Let's
share.
go.